Today we're going to show you how to create forums that are specific for different groups in your course site. So for example, if you're going to have a competitive project such as a debate and you want to have your students be able to use Trunk to connect with each other, but you don't want the opposing teams to be able to cheat and see what their opponents are doing, then we can create a forum for this. You can use it for however you'd like to break up your courses into groups, but projects and debates are typically ideal scenarios for this. So first, you're going to have to divide your course into different groups. So right now we're in a demo course. If we're going to go divide it into groups, we'll go down to Site Editor. In Site Editor, we'll go to Manage Groups. There's 2 demo groups already created, so I'll just show you how to create another one. If we go to Create New Group, we can title it, the other 2 are green, blue and red, so we can title this one green, and this is the green group. I'll move myself into this group. So you click on all the students. You'll Command if you're on a Mac or Control if you're on a PC. Click all the students that you want and then move them over into that group. Say Add. Now you have to wait a second. Trunk takes a little bit, and we have our green group now. So to create the forum, we'll go into the Forums tool. There's already a forum called Weekly Discussion with a couple of threads in it. We're going to create a new forum for this debate. So we'll click on New Forum. We'll call this the Debate Forum. And then, so organizing a debate. And we're going to not lock this forum, and we're not going to moderate it, so you don't need to check and approve posts. We'll just leave these settings as they are. We're not going to change the permissions in the forum. We're going to create different threads for each team or each group, and then we're going to moderate those. We're going to change those settings in the thread. So we're going to save settings and add a topic. The topic is going to be one of the threads, so this can be Green's forum or Green's thread. Now here's the important part. For Green's thread, we want to make sure that if we go and find group Green, that we can change its settings. So we're going to make them, let's say, a contributor. So these are the settings that the green team now has. They can add a new response, give a response to a response, read, mark as read. Now we want to be able to let them edit their own postings. You could let them edit all the postings, but it's best if you let them edit their own postings and then delete their own postings. So they'll have the ability to go back and correct if they put a mistake in the forum. So make sure you change edit and delete postings to own for the group that the forum is designated for. Now, these settings save under green. Now, the key part to make sure that none of the other students can see Green Group's forum other than the Green Group are going to be going to Student and changing Student to None, and going to Student Non-Registered and changing that to None. Now when we save this, we'll have a thread in the forum that only the Green Group can see. Green Group has access to post and edit their posts and delete their posts, but none of the other groups, the blue and the red ones, can't see what the Green Group is talking about on this forum. So that's the basic setup of how you do this. If you wanted to create an additional thread for the red team, you would follow the same steps under creating a new topic. Same thing for the blue team, and then in that case we would just change the settings so that student and student non-registered were change their permissions to none, and for the respective teams we would give them contributor status and make sure to check the boxes so they can edit and delete their own posts. And it's just that simple.